sure I'm safe. So lovely days deserve a lovely shows. My fabulous name is Disnell and you're watching Unmasked with Disnell. Today we are going to dive into family. In my previous video we talked family and how it affects your upbringing or your reasoning or how you think and how you behave. Now today with me on the show is a guest, a beautiful, young and talented lady who will introduce herself, and then we will dive into today's topic, which is how to deal with the aftermath of loss of a beloved one. Anyone, it could be anyone, your grandmother, your father, your mother, whichever way. So before we go into the show, let me introduce my guest to you. Sweetheart.
Hi everyone, I'd like to take off my mask for the sake of audibility. My name is Tina Nora Suya, student, MOOBS, Macquarie University Business School. So today we are going to, as you've heard from the host, the topic is about how to deal with the aftermath of the loss of a beloved one. So I'll be taking you through, hand over the microphone to the guest.
Okay, Tina. Yeah, you're so kind. So it's going to be a Q&A session, question and answer. I'm going to be asking her questions about her experiences, and then she'll be answering. So Tina, starting with it. So what came to your mind first when you realized what had happened? What came to your mind, like the first thing that you thought about and you're like, wait, what? Like the moment you got the news or the moment you saw whatever it was that you saw, what came to your mind?
Okay, what came to my mind first was I was in shock. I did not know what to believe. But surprisingly, this may not be common everywhere, but in my head came a voice that told me that God cannot remove something from you when you still need it. It only means that you're stronger enough right now to move on your own. So do not see this as a challenge, but see it as a strength that you're now strong enough that your father has played his role and now it's time for you to see life. And I felt something tell me that I am with you and you do not have to worry. This is beyond your control, do not worry. That was what came into my mind.
Okay, I'm impressed. I don't know. I don't know what kind of reaction is expected from me, but like, wow, that was lovely. So now moving on, what was the hardest bit of the entire experience? What hit the most, or what hurt the most about the entire experience?
What hurts the most is the fact that my father was the breadwinner of the family. So at that point, you're looking at the future and you're like, how is it going to be? You know, you're worrying and you do not know how you're going to be, how you're going to be minus that person. So that's the hardest part. How is life going to be minus that person?
So, did you ever see it coming?
Oh yeah, yes I did. I did see it come. I saw it come because actually I think I have to thank my dad because he made us know that at a certain point I will not be there. He's the kind of person who will come from work at night and tell all of you to gather around, and he'll tell you, you guys, one day I'll be gone. You know? So it was not such a shocking thing because he always used to talk about it. He'd be like, so I'm not here forever, you know? So I expected it, but I didn't know when. Yeah, that is it.
So now that he's gone, has anything about life changed? Do you feel like life has changed, or do you feel like everything is just how it used to be?
No, obviously. Things cannot remain the same. Life actually transitioned. There's a lot of things, a lot of events that have been happening. But I want to say that I feel like I'm in a better place right now than I used to be. Yeah. Because people may see it as negative. By the death comes with both positive and negative things. One, you learn how to be independent. Two, there are certain things that you're going to learn how to grow. I think I learned how to make my own decisions because at a certain point I was very indecisive, and I'm this kind of person who knew that even when I have to choose a combination, my dad will choose for me. I want to go maybe I didn't even know what I wanted to become in future, but I knew this thing of my dad will choose for me. He knows what is best for me, you know, because I felt like he's a shoulder to lean on. So yeah, so I felt like he's there, so I don't have to stress myself. So independence, I think I've learned how to be independent. I've grown as a person. I don't see life specifically attached to one person. I now know that I have to attack life individually. I'm on my own. I have no one to rely on.
Attack life. Noted. So how long did it take for you to finally accept what happened and to finally move on?
I can't give a specific period of time because it's gradual. It's a series of events, and it actually takes a lot of time for someone to adjust, because sometimes you feel like I have moved on, and then when you're alone, you know, usually when you're with people, things do not hit, but when you're alone, reality hits hard. So when you're alone, I remember I went back to school, and when I'd be with my friends in class, what. But then after, when I go back to my bed and it's time to sleep, I say my word of prayer, and it's, you know, there's that time of thinking, meditating upon your day, and reality starts to hit, and you start to cry on your pillow. But with time, you get over it, and you know, you start to adjust. So I don't really have a specific period of time that I took, but it was gradual.
So now that it happened, what are your aspirations as a person? What do you want to achieve? Probably to make him proud of you, because I hear people say someone could be gone, but they actually speak from a different world. Like, you know, I want to do this so that dad is proud of me. I want to do this because I know if I do this, it's going to make him happy. So as a person, what is it that you want to achieve, probably, that you think if you were still alive, you would have been happy and proud of you?
Oh yeah, number one, I'm a very, very ambitious person, but as I have said, I said earlier before that I've always been very decisive. I'm not this kind of person who will come and say I want to go for this, go for that, go for that. But one thing I know is that right now I'm doing BBA, and at least now I know that I want to do accounting, because I have to make a decision in year 3. I have to do accounting. So I want to do accounting. Hopefully God will be on my side, and I have businesses that I want to start up. But with God's grace, everything will work through. And then secondly, I'm a talented musician. I do sing, but I decided that when I decided that if I am to sing, I'm going to sing for the glory of God. And one thing that I loved about my dad, he knew that I was a musician. He put in everything that he could to make sure I would sing. We had the MDDs, the choirs. He was the kind of person who would support you, who would be like, I remember one time in my senior 3, that was about 2016, we had a trip to go to Nairobi. He supported me. He made sure, you know, he's the kind of person who would come and visit you during competitions. So I don't want to let that kind of I know he had hopes in me, so I cannot let go of the singing. So currently I do sing in my church choir. I make sure I'm always there, and the Lord is doing great things.
Oh, we thank you.
Yeah.
So on the last question, I'll ask you to speak to the viewers, especially those that are going through the same situation, especially now that we're in this COVID period. Very many people have actually lost their beloved ones, and I'm sure they're going through a tough time. So I just want you to give them maybe a little bit of advice, or, you know, something to just let them know that it's actually going to be okay.
Oh yeah, to all our viewers, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend, share, like, comment. It will be of great importance to us. So moving forward, if you've lost someone, or you're going through a hard time, I want to let you know that healing has stages. We actually have 3 stages of healing. The first stage is to accept. The first stage, no, actually it's not to accept. There is acceptance, there is denial, and then there is disbelief. Okay, I've sort of juggled them up, but you're going to understand as I elaborate more. So it's going to be hard for you to accept. You're going to go through denial. You're going to have a lot of time to accept what has happened. But what I can tell you is to take all the time that you need, because it's a must. You must hurt. And if you don't let go of what is inside, you cannot actually approach life in a different dimension. So you let yourself hurt. The second part, try to accept what has happened. try to tell it to yourself, you know what, Tina, accept it is okay, daddy has gone, you're not alone, you have the Lord with you, you have your friends, and the same God knows how you're going to go through this. These words, when you speak them to yourself, they're like, it's like a self-affirmation. You're helping yourself to actually move on, besides others helping you. You can actually help yourself, because even if I talk to you, you know how you feel deep within. You yourself know how you feel, and we handle things differently. So if you can talk to yourself, then the last part is, after you finally accepted, you have to move on. Life does not stop after death. There is life more than that, and you have to start seeing life in a different way. If you have something that you love doing, I love to sing, you can sing, it will help you heal. If you love to watch movies, watch those movies. If you love to associate with people, associate with people. If you want to eat. Do what makes you happy, because first of all, you learn that life is a journey, and you do not know when it's gonna stop. It's like abrupt. You don't know when it's gonna stop. So I think we should learn to maybe live by the moment, but don't waste yourself. Live by the moment, but do not waste yourself. So yeah, that's what I can tell you. And above all, have God. Have God. If you are Muslim, have Allah. You people may not understand this, but if you have God, there is a way you learn to be like a baby. You sleep carefree. You have nothing to worry about. There is someone that has your back, and that someone is someone that is not compared to anyone. Like whether you want it or not, he is there. So have God. That's all I can tell you. And thank you so much for watching. Very, very honored. Thank you for hosting me. And I pray that this video actually blesses many people.
Oh, amen. So for the last one, I told you she's going to sample you with her talent. I've not forgotten. Hey, I'm hearing Ndabo Muntomala is out there like, please don't forget the girl to sing again akuyimba. So of course we continue to pray for Daddy's soul to rest in eternal peace. And like she said, healing is a daily process. It's a daily thing. Every day you have to remind yourself that you have to heal. So now I think, let me just say bye to you first of all, but she's going to sing. But of course, don't forget to subscribe, share this video, like this video, put your comments below. If you want me to host you on the show, to come and share your experience with us, please go to the comment section, give me your details. I am going to contact you personally. So that was it for today's episode, and of course the final bullet is going to be her singing. Please bless us with your wonderful voice.
Okay, I don't want to go so much into the secular world, so I'll just do a small song that says, Lord, I know I can make it. So we are going to sing, Lord, I know that I can make it. I know that I can stand. No matter what may come my way, my life is in your hands. In Jesus I can take it. With him I know I can stand. No matter what may come my way, my life is in your hands. So it's a beautiful song that says I can make it. With Jesus, everything is possible. So thank you so much for watching. Please share, like, comment.
We love you all. That was it. Catch me again on my next episode of Unmasked. And until then, have a lovely, whenever we meet again. So till we meet again, bye. Mwah.